I'm so fucking scared. I am so fucking scared. I did this on a last whim. Because honestly, I'm not doing jack shit. But, fuck. They don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I do not want to do this. The fifth night already had me fucked. And now it's been a few days, so I might be out of tune with this. Anyways. I gotta finish the sixth night. It's just gotta happen. Ah. Bro, I looked away from Foxy. Okay, I heard the steps, but I'm not seeing anything, buddy. Okay. Okay. Literally 2 seconds into the goddamn night. Ugh. I'm not gonna waste time by trying to like pull a Hail Mary. I feel like the only Hail Mary I'll ever try to push for is if I'm at 4, but it felt like it's already been quite a bit in 4 a.m. So I might switch to 5 a.m. at any moment and we would still have just an hour of hopefully no Foxy. Shit, man. Shit, lad. See, they move right at the beginning. 0 chance that they leave me. Okay. So I think every hour is 1 minute and 30 seconds. I've got to try to keep that in the back of my head as I try and do this shit. This is just fucking horrifying, man. Look at Foxy, bro. Okay, 50% by 3 a.m. Somewhere around there. If we get over, then I'd be pretty happy. If we get under, I'd still try to make it work. But it'd be horrifying, to say the least. Fuck me, dude. Okay, Freddy's doing his little song. So in a second, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on 4B, which I think is right now. Never mind, I lied. Oh, but there is someone at that door. bitch, Chica. Fucking looking at me like she about to drop a whole fucking fire ass mixtape. Hi, Freddy. Okay, one more locked door. I think someone's on my dick. I don't know who. Making sure that I'm on 4B. Hi, Freddy. Okay. Hi, Freddy. Fuck me. Fuck me. Not fucking Chico. Are you serious? I fucking saw him, dude. I literally saw him. I heard him step up. I knew that shit was gonna happen. And bro still cooked me. Fuck that shit. Fuck night 6. Like, no offense, but in that situation, did I not, like, literally, like, have him right there in my eyes and he just teleported? Like a ball, bro. Fuck. Screw you, Scott. Why would you make such a scary game? Like, for some reason, the nights feel super long, dude. I don't know what it is about them. It's like he mastered the art of how long these nights should feel. Because God, honestly, even though it's supposed to only be a few minutes, it feels genuinely worse. So I'm gonna be in my horror bag though. I've already gone past Silent Hill 2. Now I just gotta get through the Fnaf series. And then what else should I get through? And I want to get through Alan Wake 2, but I wouldn't call Alan Wake scary. Honestly. I didn't find that game horrifying in the slightest. Hi, Foxy. Okay, Freddy's cooking up. Who was that? Okay. Trying to get Freddy. What the fuck, dude? Is that you now, Freddy? That is you now, Freddy. It's just me and you. Me and you and me. Sit down, eat some pizza. Good luck. Sorry. I felt like doing that. Hi. Hi, Freddy. Ready for Freddy. Hey. I'm Freddy, right? Yeah. Hey. The only plan was to complete night 6. My studies indicate that if it took me like 3 hours to get through night 5, it might not be much faster now. Hi, Freddy. Although, actually, this wanted to check. Alright, well now I gotta keep that up. Hi, Freddy. What the fuck was that? Did I ever go back to 4B? I did. I feel like if I ever don't hear that, it's either Freddy or Foxy who's walking up. If I don't see anybody on the lights. Foxy. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew you slimy son of a bitch. Now I gotta get back to 4B. Shit. It's not 3 yet and we're already at about 38%. That's actually a shit. But at the same time, it's like, dude, these fuckers will show up for like a second, a literal second. Fucking kill me. I could look away for literally a second. Bonnie will show up, and in a matter of a millisecond, I won't be able to lock the door on him. Hi, Freddy. I gotta check. Bam, bam. I fucking knew it. Get the fuck out of my shit, dude. Back on 4B. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Oh, yeah, no, I'm dead. I am so fucking dead. All these days you worked here, you couldn't fucking get some better power, man? Whole entire fucking time? Hi, Freddy. I have a bad feeling about this. Never mind. I'm dead. I'm just... Oh, I accidentally closed off and I took off my chat. Well, I might be dead by the time I come back. Let me add my chat back. Am I still alive? Son, how? Well... Nothing I can do now, honestly. Literally nothing. I know I'm not gonna win, but I'm just gonna let him aura form, get his kill off. Cause I know the song could sometimes last a bit longer, but buddy, a minute and 30 seconds got me fucked up. There he goes. And you know what sucks about this one? Oh, okay, he's not gonna get me because it's a short one. Whenever it's the longer one and then it takes a second, because it's like Scott specifically made it so that it gives you just a solid second of thinking, wait, did I make it? What if I search it up? How frequently should I check lights? Fnaf 196. It just says constantly and quickly. Brother, I need seconds. I need it down to the damn seconds. Oh. They say check Foxy every hour. Okay. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm only going to check Foxy every hour. That means once for 12, once for 1, once for 2. So 6 times in the night. I gotta do it. I gotta keep an eye out on that. Okay. Got it. Once per hour. I'm gonna make sure to keep it on Pirates Cove. Okay. Once per hour, I gotta check and make sure that he's not gonna slime me out. I feel like I gotta give it a bit of time before I start like checking the lights here, but at the same time, I've gotten caught off guard at 93% before. That is the literal beginning. Sorry. Excuse me? Okay, that's 1 for 12. It really sounded like someone walked up here. I gotta check at some point during 1 a.m. on Foxy. Should I aim for 85% by 1 a.m.? Every hour my O. I lied. I lied. That's on me. That is completely on me, buddy. I wish Foxy would just go now. Okay, I'm gonna be gone. Is gone. Okay. Now we're gonna keep it on 4B. Actually, we're not gonna make it. I know you're near, Freddy. Matter of fact, oh, it's still 1 a.m., so I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, no, it says 50% by 3, man. I'm just gonna exit out and get right back into it. Fuck. Why can't the advice be more helpful? How to survive? Okay, so it says keep your eyes on the show stage near the beginning as often as possible to keep Freddy there. Okay. So I'm gonna do that off rip. Keeping an eye out on you. Wow, he literally did just stay. That's impressive, man. Alright. That's cool. Are you mad at me? I feel like he's mad at me. I feel like he's really mad at me. I'm sorry, Freddy. You've just been on my dick too long, man. I don't like it when people are on my dick. Unless it's my girl, you know. I don't like it when it's a random ass teddy bear. Fuck, I lost him. The bear is not in the bag. The bear is not in the bag. At least it did feel like quite a bit of time before, Hi, Bonnie. Fucking ugly asshole. Yep. You're gonna pull that fake shit, buddy. Who just moved? Okay. We're at about 80% for 1 AM. That's good. I hear Freddy cooking it up in the kitchen. What you cooking, Freddy? Hi, Freddy. I was just about to say, this is the first time I felt confident on power, and they took that from me. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna close it real quick, cause... Okay. I'm doing okay on power. It's 2 AM though, so I gotta check on Foxy. Okay, who did that? Okay. It's still not 3, but I feel like I just that's so unfair, dude. Just hit me with it. That is actually unfair. I could be doing my thing and I'll still just die because the game doesn't want me to live. The fuck you mean I just turned on the light and he's already in there? I just saw him with my very own eyes outside the fucking door. You son of a bitch, Bonnie. I think Bonnie's killed me the most during this shit. Freddy's gotten a few. Actually, Foxy might be the one who's killed me the most times. Alright. Come on, Freddy. Shut up, Freddy. He's trying to fucking taunt me, bro. Good boy, Freddy. Good boy. Yeah, just stay over there, dude. Just stay over there, Freddy. Is he gone? No, he's not. Oh. Seems like they'll just screw with me this way instead. Fucking pieces of shit. Alright, well. Freddy's moved too. Please tell me 2 a.m. is soon. I feel like a lot of our power got drained by these guys, but at the same time, what's it called? But at the same time, I high-key feel like they went a bit heavier during this early section. I think I just heard the music finish, so that means I gotta keep an eye out for Freddy. Before I completely go, though. Okay. And then did I make sure to go back? Yes, I did. I need to check up on Freddy by, or Foxy, by 2. Which it just turned 2. Jesus Christ. The reason I say that is because of the power. But again, they went pretty hard early on. Maybe that means we'll be a bit saved when it comes to later. I thought that was Bonnie getting out the closet. Okay, oh boy, it was Bonnie getting out the closet. I knew it was you. Gay ass son of a bitch. I knew it was you, buddy. I think I'm cooked. Okay. No, I'm okay. Okay. We're going just under 50% now. Yeah, Freddy, I know you're there, bro. Stop fucking laughing, bruh. That's disrespectful as shit, bruh. Disrespectful as fuck, bruh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie if... Okay, I was about to say... If it's 45% and it's not even 3 yet, I feel like that's just a run that I gotta abandon. God, honestly. I could have sworn I just heard Bonnie go for it, man. But Bonnie, I know your gay ass just got out the closet, bro. Wait. I know his gay ass just got out the closet. I really need it to be 4 a.m. Who the fuck did it? Okay, no, Bonnie. Never mind, Bonnie. 29% for it. So why is it? I swear to God, Foxy ain't moving, but at the same time he's scaring me, bro. He's really scaring the shit out of me, man. All it takes is him getting one good ass call. Shit, might as well see. Oh, I knew Foxy could have came at any second. I just wasn't expecting the second to come right now. And Foxy's hoping to get me late game 2. That's great. That's really fucking great. Considering I only got 9%, buddy. That's real fucking great, buddy. Fucking knew he would go for it. That was so close. I could hear him stepping up. Gonna be like, dang, 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 dang. I just fucked your shit. You're gonna die. You're gonna live. Yep, I died. Why is he taking so long? What, is he handing me my $120 check? Yo, Freddy! No way you gonna hand me my $120 check, bro. Shit. Game over. I got stuffed in that brown suit. Freddy's suit. I really thought I had that shit too. I was like, hey, you know what? They're attacking me now. Maybe they won't attack me later. I fucking lied, bro. They kept fucking attacking me later. They just kept going ham and ham and ham. I think, honestly, just to conserve battery, I think I'm going to have to focus on getting lucky from the game. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait all the way till exactly 94%. And then I'm going to check on the lights. Is Freddy even still there? He is. At exactly 94%. Okay. This is when I'll start the actual gameplay. I guess there goes that. And Fox is already on his merry way out. Alright. Check the light before I go. Is that Bonnie? Alright. It just turned to 1 a.m. and we're already at 81. That is so fucking unfortunate, man. The part about Bonnie is that I have to be careful with Bonnie. If I accidentally go too much to the left, then I'll fucking lose it, bro. Like, I'll be on the other monitor. How come this game wants to force me at a full screen that is very disgusting and like almost kicks me off the game if I'm not clicked on it? But at the same time, I forgot to check 4B. Freddy's music ain't playing no more. Hi, Freddy. Okay, it's officially 2 a.m. Checking on Foxy. I'm just wondering how the fuck I get 50% by 3 a.m., dude. I'm getting fucking lucky. Okay, so by 3 a.m. I'm gonna look again at Foxy. If he kills me, oh well. I know I heard Bonnie getting out the closet. Hi, Freddy. The scary thing is, actually, though, what I was trying to say before Freddy decided to aura form me was that, what scared me was that at the beginning of 2, Foxy was already in a position to leave. I looked away for 3 seconds. 3 fucking seconds. 3 fucking seconds. I'm just gonna have to get lucky. Boom, Foxy right there. You know what's crazy? Power-wise, I would have actually made it. Power-wise, I would have actually made it. Power-wise, I literally would have made it. I was at 49% and it hit. And I hit 3 a.m. I gotta complete it. It's fucking canon for some reason. I heard something about a 7th night, but I heard the 6th night unlocks a true ending off of Google. And if that's true, then that's it. I don't care about a 7th night. I'm done. I'm gonna assume the 7th night is like side quest. Like, I don't gotta do that shit. As a matter of fact, just to make sure, is the 7th night important? Fnaf. It says lore light, which I'm gonna assume means they're not gonna give me shit. So I'm not doing that stupid shit. I consider this the end, bro. I guess the 7th night would be a full week. Why call the game Five Nights at Freddy's, man? Fuck that. Good luck. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna keep pushing this until what if this specific piece of code actually grants me immunity, guys? Think about it. I just ignore the entire rest of the world, except for the boop of this glorious man's nose. Yeah, nah, I still hear footsteps going on. Alright, so clearly that does not work. Just saying, guys, just saying. Got stuffed into an animatronic suit again. Ugh. See, I wish I had been given like an actual storyline to follow here. I feel like I would have actually cared more to want to push for these endings and shit if that were the case. Because me personally, I don't fuck with this shit. I'm not getting any reward out of this. I'm getting no story beats. I'm not getting any lore. The only thing I saw was the fact that my name is Mike Schmidt. And then I got $120 for this whack ass job. Ready already moved. That's actually fucking insane. I was about to say, he's not out already, is he? I'm gonna check 4B. He's absolutely in 4B. Okay, 1 AM, 83. That's so bad. I haven't even closed door. Oh wait, yes I have closed doors. Let's check. See if I could use that to my advantage. Fucking knew something wasn't right. Oh my god, I'm dead. Unless if Freddy just so happened to leave before I did that. Oh my god, he did, didn't he? Oh, I got saved. I unironically got fucking saved. At 2 AM 64. I'm not sure I like those numbers. On 3 AM 48, 49, 50. Somewhere around there. Once it's 3 AM, I'll check on Foxy. I'm not feeling good. And you know what's crazy? I just would have caught it. I just would have caught it. I just would have fucking caught it. I felt it somewhere in my heart that that fucker was gonna come for my ass. And I went to go check, and sure enough, he's gone. And by the time I go back down to my fucking thing to try and close that door and then switch over the camera, he's already fucking gone. It's like, come on, bro. Fuck. I don't even know why I hit the light right there. That just wasted power. Okay, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95. Son of a bitch, Freddy. I was just about to look at you and make sure you didn't go nowhere. I guess Pirates Cove is all we got. Is all I got. So you remember that loving is all I got, I got. Oh, I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom smells cry. Da 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 da. Don't start a riot. Doesn't 1 a.m. in the next 2 fucking seconds, man. Okay. Man. I don't even know why I switched up that shit on Friday. Are you fucking serious? Give it on for me then. Hey yo, what's going on, son? What's going on? How are you? Hopefully you're doing good. Attempting 420 mode, even though I've beaten it already. What is 420 mode? What the hell is a 420 mode, man? I live in Colorado. We live on 420 mode every day. Okay, 30 is there. But I feel like Foxy. Never mind. It's in custom night 7. Oh. Okay. So night 7 is a custom night. So that means you get to control the difficulty. Where you set all the animatronics at 20 difficulty. Fuck that. I would literally never. I'm already struggling with this shit. It's possible? Have you done it? Or have you just seen other people do it? Matter of fact, just in case. I just know Foxy's waiting the long game on me. I know he is. Oh wait, that's empty. Hi Freddy. This sounds like something I would just like want to cry over. I'm over here getting fucking pissed at the fact that I can't get through this right now. And gang, this is just night 6. This is literally just night 6. Okay. Fox is getting ready. I just Go ahead and take it, bro. It's too far. I'm not gonna make it tonight. Night 7 ever. I think I remember spending 2 to 3 hours on night 5 the last time I was playing this. I have only played this one level and we're already at 50 minutes. Fuck me. So I'm gonna get so good and then I'm gonna accidentally click continue on night 5. Then I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna think, oh my god, I did it, and then I'm gonna see that same $120 check from night 5 and realize I fucked up. Okay. I feel like I could wait a bit more. I feel like I could wait. Freddy already moved. What type of bullshit is that? You know what? Maybe I'll have to pull out the strategy that I had during night 5, actually. I'll only do it if I'm desperate enough. Okay, Freddy, I know you can't be here just yet, so you're still moving around, buddy. That bitch was over there. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. I don't even know what I'm counting for. I lost the plot, buddy. Okay. And my mom keeps recommending me to get this security job at a car wash. And I remember my friend used to actually work there. And whenever they posted up like the pic of like what the security room looked like, yeah, everyone was just like, this Fnaf ass security room, bruh. Playing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's in real life. Instead, in the real life version, you gotta worry about Foxy being some random homeless dude who's high on crack. Let's see. Oh, I fucking felt it. Oh, I felt it in the mainframe, buddy. Oh, I fucking felt it in the mainframe, buddy. I knew you was coming for my ass, bud. 49%, 2 a.m. is not great, though. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Did I just say 3 twice? 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Wait, I can't fucking count right now. I'm so not locked in. I am so not locked in at all. Shit. 41%. Gang, at this point, am I even gonna be able to stay alive? Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, to Mississippi. That's not what I meant to do. I'm so fucking dumb. I'm so fucking dumb. Hey lad, I'm so fucking dumb, yeah. Oh fuck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nene. Oh yeah, nene. I'm so fucking cooked. I'm so fucking cooked. Alright, lock the door. 2A, Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 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 Mississippi. I don't think I even made it to 5 a.m. Freddy didn't even wait, gang. Oh, you go play me the extra long version? Make me think that I made it out? No, Freddy, I know it was just a good try. Foxy was really talking about some dub. I really thought Foxy was about to double team me, bro. I thought I was cooked. I thought Foxy was gonna body me, bro. What the fuck? The way bro went, walla dub. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked off. Wait. Okay. Let's see, back to normal. Back to normal. You know what? You know how I know this shit's not canon? And what you know, I beat 420 mode again. So you have done it? Dude, give me advice. I can't even get through night 6. Please, bro. Please, I'm begging you. Bro's gone. Alright. Good job, by the way. I imagine that this shit's gotta be impressive because there's no shot that people just do that. Oh. Just give me Chica. Most I'll say is just keep an eye on Freddy once he's at the right corner. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. So here's how I do it. Okay. You're giving me the whole layout? Okay. I'm listening. AKA I'm reading, because there's no exactly other way I can't do that. Okay, so I did a light cam, back and forth. So you're talking about like this, light cam. As long as you check cams fast, Foxy doesn't come out of his cove. Do I have to specifically keep an eye on Pirate's Cove, or can I just look wherever? Just keep an eye on Freddy. As long as you check cams, La Foxy won't move. Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. Thank you. So light cam, light cam. Bonnie's about to waste all my power. You just gave me all this advice, but Bonnie's about to waste my shit. And now Chica's at the other door. What a coinky dink. Okay, wait. Okay, light. If this works, I'd actually cry. No, Freddy, I know you did not just move. You moved against my will, Freddy. Quick, where is he? Where is Freddy? I don't know where Freddy is. I guess I'll keep it on Pirate's Cove. It. I felt it in the mainframe that he would do that. Okay. Just make sure I'm on 4B. My power usage, dude, fuck. You know what? I'm sure that if Foxy doesn't come over as often as he does, my power usage being around this is actually fine. Okay, I forgot to actually check the cam. Light cam. I'm actually not so sure I'll survive anymore. I was feeling confident with the advice, but now I feel like might as well check. Okay. No matter what, I really just can't check up on Foxy anymore. Have to hope for them to be the best animatronics that could ever be, and they just don't fucking mess with me. Especially not Foxy, cause I don't think that boy wants to fuck with me. I knew it. Oh, I so fucking knew it. I had a feeling. But it's 4 a.m. still. It's 4 a.m. still. I did not make it again. That's so sad. The advice helped. I just have to work on energy consumption. Are you giving me the long remastered version too? Okay, thank you. Wait, can I squeeze that real quick over here? Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, BN. Like Cam, like Cam, like Cam, like Cam, like Cam. Okay. Okay. Like Cam, like Cam. Okay, I think what I'm gonna try to do is wait till 95 to start, because I feel like sometimes I keep starting very, very, very early. And hold on a second. Why the fuck? Why the fuck did we start at 99%? I just noticed that. Like, are you serious? Okay, again, we're gonna check it at 95. I feel like 95 is already pushing it. So if we do it at 95, then that's good. Okay. Light, cam. Light, cam. Light, cam. I feel like I was dropping the ball on the timing whenever I was doing it, so I feel like that last loss was a little bit on me. I think that these should only last 3 Mississippis. So in a second, I'm gonna count that. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I forgot to do it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 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 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 1 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 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. My fucking mouse is hanging off the edge. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. I'll die if I... Fuck. So it goes down by itself at some point, okay. I would have preferred on the cams anyways. That was the run. We were at 31%. 31%. Freddy hadn't moved. Foxy hadn't moved. Son, I fucking love you. That is the meta. It was 4 a.m. 31%. That is the goddamn meta. That is the meta. And a part of the meta is also starting out doing it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 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 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Almost missed that one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 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 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I want to check Pirates Cove. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 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 1 Mississippi, 2 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 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 2 Mississippi. Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 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 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Son, I love you. They gave me this shit? Are you serious? Okay, it was the 6th night. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I thought I did the 5th night by accident. I was actually about to cry. Holy shit, I thought I did the 5th night by accident. Oh my god, my fucking heart stopped. I couldn't believe it, dog. I was like, no wonder it was so easy. It's over. So 3 to 6 is medium, 7 to 12 is hard. Why is this considered canon? What? It's a custom night. I get to choose how it goes. What? How the hell is that possibly canon? There's just no shot. Oh my fucking god, dude. Alright, well, everyone can thank Sun for that. Sun got me through that, nothing else. I never, and I mean never, want to play this shit ever again. I'm going to add it to my horror section, and that is it. Now, what I do want to do is actually go to Google. Oh yeah, I was trying to watch a guide. This shit was not helping. Bro was just doing a playthrough video. So I'm going to go up here. Fnaf 1 lore. Explained. And this is what I'll do at the end of every single one. So FNAF. Okay, this is the entirety of FNAF. The complete history. That video was 26 minutes. It's not bad, right? For just FNAF 1. Because I don't want it to be just broad for 10 minutes. That doesn't seem right.
We begin a new series on the channel as we return to the world of Fazbear Entertainment with a look.
I gotta make sure to link this shit down below my YouTube channel.
Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Okay, there we go.
Last year, I put together
so I
a
could see where it
detailed
is.
rundown of the animatronics inhabiting Scott Cawthon's terrifying yet captivating universe, and now we turn to the games themselves. Each episode will look at a particular game, in this case the original FNAF, and then touch on the following associated elements: development history, story and gameplay, and finally, Easter eggs and secrets. Along the way, I'll also sprinkle in a few interesting trivia facts too. This will be a basic template for each episode of the series, as we cover everything from the original FNAF all the way up to Security Breach when it arrives later this year.
I'm only going to watch these after the game is already done with.
Time to the year 2014 when a horror game legend was born.
How it all started.
In order to understand
kind of like the concept of how he does these.
We first need to understand why. Scott Cawthon is the creator and mastermind behind the entire franchise.
Damn, he looked so young back then.
The internet knows him for his work in the horror genre, it wasn't always like this for Scott. He came from humble beginnings, often working on independent games with wholesome family-friendly values. In fact, Cawthon's very first game was a project affectionately titled Doofus, which he made as a teenager in the early 90s. Believe it or not, this colourful and simplistic arcade game was made on ClickTeam Fusion, the same game engine as FNAF would eventually adopt itself. Back then, it was known as Click and Play. From this kooky dino shooter, Scott would eventually move on to a series of games created via the use of pre-rendered visuals. These include Chipper & Sons Lumber Company and Desolate Hope, both of which were criticised for containing creepy animatronic-esque character designs despite being aimed at children, especially true in the case of Chipper. Fun fact, Scott Cawthon created
motherfucker did look a little creepy
before finally hitting mainstream popularity and acclaim with the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, which he has focused on ever since. So you could say by this point he had well and truly honed his craft. Now, while these early days of struggling to create a successful game series may have looked bleak for Scott, the criticism he received about the rather creepy animations for his character renders in Chipper & Sons were in fact what led to FNAF's creation. Scott was reportedly ready
that guy kind of looked like Freddy
altogether, but decided to turn the criticism to his advantage and play to his strengths. He would create a game where family-friendly mascots turned evil and scary animations were essential, dipping his proverbial toe in the waters of a genre he had previously shied away from: horror games. Hence the birth of Five Nights at Freddy's and its cast of terrifying animatronics. Five Nights at Freddy's was first submitted to the Steam Greenlight program on June 13th, 20...
It seems less like a lore video and more of like a... You know, fuck it.
A Kickstarter launched the following day, but was cancelled soon after. perhaps as Scott realised he could get the game made with his own budget. But a fun fact is, before removing this funding campaign, it did reveal an interesting tidbit about the central antagonist Freddy Fazbear. He was originally simply to be called Freddy Bear, a play on Teddy Bear. Alongside the Steam Greenlight page and Kickstarter, a trailer was also launched over on Scott's YouTube channel to give players a sneak peek at the concept for the game. Check it out.
Yeah, fuck that, buddy. But you aren't here during the day. You have the night watch. Limited power. Honestly, the trailer makes it seem less scary than what it was.
Foxy does not appear in this trailer, and it is Bonnie who runs down the hallway in his place. Now, it could be that Foxy was a late addition to the game, or perhaps his model wasn't ready to show yet, or the animatronic mechanics changed during development. Either way, it's a cool little change that now remains exclusive
I didn't even think about
to this
that.
trailer. Like many of Scott's early Fnaf games, it didn't take long for the announcement of Five Nights at Freddy's to the game's final release. A demo launched on July 24th, 2014, and Fnaf was greenlit and released on Steam shortly after on August 18th of 2014. An Android and iPhone version came the same year on August 25th and September 11th respectively. The game opened to massive success, becoming an internet phenomenon, and this was in some part due to the overwhelming support from the YouTube community. Notable playthroughs from creators such as Markiplier and PewDiePie added to the game's initial traction, and over the following years, Fnaf transitioned from cult indie classic into one of the most popular horror game series.
It's actually funny now that I think about it, like, I was a huge gamer. I love to be in the know about like so many games. But for some reason, this whole like Five Nights at Freddy's shit just like, whoop. It just avoided me.
All time.
Like, I knew about it. I thought it was cool. But I just didn't really care. Okay, so story. I'm hoping this is how.
Out there in the audience asking, well, what is this game and what the heck is it all about?
Yeah.
In this section of the video, I'll quickly answer those burning questions. However, it must be stated we will not dwell too much on speculation and theory talk. That opens a whole can of worms and could lead to an entire video by itself. Instead, we will focus on simply the information given to us by the game at the time of its release.
Okay.
So, here goes. We take on the role of a mysterious security guard named Mike Schmidt, a character since speculated to be Michael Afton. This information is given to us upon the completion of the game, where we see a paycheck featuring said name. Fun fact, the amount on this payslip roughly corresponds to the going rate of pay back in 1993. So while we are not given a definitive year that Fnaf takes place in, we can speculate the mid-90s, and given the decor and technology, this seems accurate. As the title suggests, we work the night shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a sort of Chuck E. Cheese type establishment. Fun for the whole family, complete with bad food and even worse entertainment, in the form of creepy singing animatronics. However, unlike Chuck E. Cheese, these particular robots are possessed by the spirits of several missing children.
Is that unlike Chuck E. Cheese? Now I've seen Chucky move.
By night, looking to cram any demons they detect into endoskeletons, as remarked by our only companion, Phone Guy.
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long.
Each of the 5 nights we spend at the pizzeria contain a phone conversation with this mysterious caller. They start jolly enough, but eventually devolve into something far more sinister and creepy.
Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits back there. No. Oh no.
Fun fact, Phone Guy is actually voiced by creator Scott Cawthon himself, and appears in several Fnaf games, as we will see as the series continues. Very little is known about Phone Guy, other than he is also an employee of Fazbear Entertainment and seems to meet a sticky end before our arrival. The rest of the story is pretty vague, and this has led to the creation of many fan theories which attempt to explain what exactly is happening here. We now know the missing children referenced by newspaper clippings throughout the game were abducted and killed within the backroom of the pizzeria by William Afton, the man who designed and built the animatronics their spirits now possess. Afton hid the bodies of his victims inside these suits, causing the children to bond with their animatronic coffins and then haunt the building by nightfall. So the objective is to survive 5 nights, with each becoming progressively harder to see through. Night shifts begin at midnight and end at 6 AM. Successfully finishing a night results in the following sequence.
Yay!
Despite Five Nights at Freddy's difficulty being pretty brutal at times, especially for new players who don't fully understand the mechanics, the basic gameplay loop is very simple.
No. The most difficult part for me was the fact that this game has like 0 settings in the menu. So, for example, you see how my mouse is here? If I go this way, I'll be on my second monitor, right? I'll be over there. My main problem was that if I went too far to the left, I might accidentally click off screen and my entire game would shut off. So I had to take those lefts insanely slowly. I could go to the right really quickly, but the left was just, I had to do a slow crawl or else I'd probably just end up dying.
Using the mouse, we pointed
That's what I hated.
around a camera
the old
security
design.
system accessed from a tablet in the security office.
Not
This
the
tablet can be
brutalness.
used
The
to keep
brutalness
track
makes
of the
sense.
various animatronics, making sure they aren't getting too close to our location. If they do, then we must use the electronic doors to the left and right of our room. The wrinkle here is that we have a limited amount of power, and with every action from checking cameras to boarding down doors, our power meter gradually depletes. This means we must only check up on the animatronics and
This
safeguard
for
ourselves when
$120.
absolutely necessary.
And apparently that's like the
Otherwise,
going
power
rate.
runs
So.
down and Freddy says hello.
Doom, 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 doom.
Once all 5 nights are complete, a 6th and 7th night become available as bonus rounds. These are extremely difficult and intended as super challenges for players who want a little more pushback from the game.
By the way, I'm not doing this shit again. Why the fuck did I go through night 6 and apparently I get extra clues about the lore is what Google told me. I got the exact same screenshot as when I finished night 5 and almost thought I fucked up and redid night 5. I'm never doing a night 6 again. Ever. Because what was the reason? What was the reason? I don't care about the challenge. I just wanted the story,
it wouldn't be a
man.
FNAF retrospective
Fuck.
without a look at the animatronics themselves. As previously mentioned, I have put up a detailed
Like, I thought it would be
look
like
at
an
each of
after
these
credit scene or
characters
something, like
before,
extra
but
info.
in the interest of
As
keeping
the same
everything
screenshot.
together in one place, here is a quick recap of each.
Chica.
Chica is a yellow chicken, sometimes confused as a duck. She is always hungry for pizza and even carries a sweet treat known as Mr. Cupcake on a tray as a sidekick of sorts. However, the cupcake only ever appears at the beginning of the night and is not an item Chica brings with her while out hunting.
She probably
Her
just
bib
puts
reads,
her down.
"Let's eat," again confirming her ravenous appetite. During the day, Chica was the backup singer for the Fazbear Band, as she states in her portion of the Showtime song.
Hey, I'm Chica, the lady of the group. My singing is a treat.
So sweet,
But keep an eye on your pizza.
'cause I'm a bird who likes to eat. Nom 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 nom.
During each night, Chica will attack from the
Kids
right
were
side
listening
of the
to that
office.
shit and enjoying
She can
it.
often be heard clattering about in the kitchen, which is a good way to detect her presence. If we allow Chica to reach the office and don't close the door before referencing our camera once more, then the following jump scare plays out. In terms of her origins, Chica's design seems to be inspired by Chuck E. Cheese mascot Helen Henny. This makes sense, as the restaurant chain was a known influence for the Fnaf games, and so their characters naturally feed into this. Both Helen Henny and Chica are
Helen
backup
Henny looks
singers
more
in their
terrifying than
respective
Chica, though.
bands. Some
God,
have also concluded that Chica may
unironically.
have taken design cues from an early McDonald's character called Birdie the Early Bird. There is certainly a similarity for sure.
I wouldn't say
Another
so.
inspiration which seems very plausible is the character
That
of
looks a
Chica
bit more
from
like
the
it.
Chica Show, who is also an
Literally
overtly
called the
happy
Chica
yellow
Show.
chicken.
Yeah, I think.
Bonnie is a
I
purple
think it was that
rabbit
one.
who, despite the name, is indeed male. As you can see from his instrument of choice, Bonnie is band guitarist,
So
and
Bonnie
proclaims
is a
as
dude.
much in his Showtime song.
Well, gay as is, yeah, boy. I always wondered.
My guitar is blazing, this rabbit's hair raising. Just listen to me wail.
Take it, Bunny.
Bonnie always attacks from the left side of the office, moving gradually closer and often hiding in the nearby janitor closet. If he manages to get inside the office, Bonnie will not immediately grant the player a game over screen. Rather, he lays in wait until we bring up our tablet once more and then pounces with the following jump scare. Here are some facts about Bonnie. While developing the game, Scott Cawthon mentioned that Bonnie the Rabbit was his most feared animatronic. In fact, he even had nightmares about him. This was mainly due to Scott using Bonnie as the placeholder jump scare for all characters in the early stages of development. He even stated that he never really found the other three all that scary. Bonnie's origin is believed to derive from Chuck E. Cheese mascot Mr. Munch, and also
What?
guitarist Jasper T. Jowls.
I think for once that's just no, not at all.
Next up, we have everybody's favourite pirate, Foxy. A red fox with damage
Favorite?
up and down his body, revealing sections of the endoskeleton beneath. Foxy has a hook for a hand and wears an eye patch over his right eye. Unlike the other animatronics, Foxy doesn't roam around the pizzeria by night. Instead, he peeks out from behind his curtain in Pirate Cove and slowly creeps to the edge of his camera feed.
Looks so
If we
stupid
allow him
whenever
to leave the camera, then we
the sound
quickly
effects
close
of the
door to
game are
left of
playing.
the office and switch to the hallway camera to send Foxy back to his cove. When switching to the left hall camera, we see the freaky fox sprinting full pelt towards us. Something I personally have always found quite unnerving. Sometimes
Yeah,
we can hear Foxy
same.
singing a rather strange tune from behind his curtain.
Are you
Take a
gonna tell us
listen.
what it is? Da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum.
It is unknown why this singing occurs, making it all the more unsettling. Here
We don't
are
know what
some
it is.
Foxy facts. Foxy was in large part a creation of one of Scott's children. According to one of Scott's sons, Foxy was created during a road trip to visit family in New York. Scott would ask his children for input into the character designs to add a little extra spookiness to them. Scott also added to these comments by suggesting the reason why Foxy's body is so torn up was due to him being hard to model on a bumpy car ride. Who knows if this is true or simply a joke, but it's undeniable
actually be
that
funny.
Foxy's origins are interesting. Foxy is also the only character in FNAF history to date to not jump scare the player by attacking directly into camera, instead appearing in the doorway.
That is true.
In terms of inspiration, three characters often attributed to Foxy's design are Chuck E. Cheese character Foxy Colleen,
could see that.
Showbiz Pizza Place
Literally called Foxy.
Wolf, and
Yeah.
most notably, the dastardly Foxy Loxy from Disney's 1943 short animation Chicken Little.
Yeah, I could agree with all those.
The fourth animatronic is of course Freddy Fazbear himself, star of the show at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. As he moves about, we can hear Freddy making spine-chilling laughing sounds.
I wouldn't call it spine chilling anymore. I find this shit hilarious.
These are actually the sounds of a girl giggling, but slowed right down.
Really?
Freddy becomes active from night 3 onwards, and it is imperative we keep our camera on him as often as possible. This is because Freddy can only move when we aren't looking at him, so regularly checking the camera feed is a good way to hold him back. If Freddy reaches the hallway outside of our office, he will never leave, meaning we must now keep the doors closed from this point on, and most times this results in the power failing and a game over occurring.
Literally
Freddy
did.
greeting us with the following scare. There are several fun facts about
I didn't
Freddy
die to him
Fazbear,
much,
so
but
let's
the
list off a
light,
few quickly.
the power
music
that he
we
took
hear
up
while
was
Freddy
crazy.
patrols is a rendition of George Bizet's Toreador song from the opera Carmen.
Okay, so we get an explanation for this song. That's good.
Freddy's appearance seems to take influence from both the 1977 classic version of Chuck E. Cheese
I was gonna
and
say, he kinda
Showbiz
looks like his
Pizza-based
own character,
mascot,
honestly.
Billy Bob, both wearing a hat and bow tie with similar coloration and of course lead members of the band. Freddy was of course the main singer while on stage.
I feel like he kind of looked like the little creature from that one game. He looks a lot like him. Got the same like animal snout and
Scott
everything.
Cawthon originally planned for
I
Freddy
guess so
to be
does
far
Bonnie.
more elusive and mysterious, only moving from the stage when the power went out completely. However, as development continued, Scott re-evaluated the situation and
Changed it.
decided he wanted to make Freddy a far more prominent part of the adventure. Freddy
Wow.
will at times flash up on screen as the night guard
Honestly,
experiences
it's better that it was that way.
During these hallucinations, if we pause the action, we see Freddy has eerily realistic and bloodshot eyes. You may notice Freddy has faint handprints on his head and chin. These are likely from the children of the pizzeria, but could also be the bloody handprint of a child William Afton stuffed inside Freddy's suit. A chilling thought. There is one last animatronic to cover.
I only
one
saw
you might
him
not ever
once.
see, even if you've completed FNAF multiple times. A yellow version of
Really?
Freddy known as Golden Freddy. It is speculated that Golden Freddy contains the ghost of a young girl named Cassidy, yet another of William Afton's victims. In order to access Golden Freddy in the game, we must be extremely fortunate, or unfortunate depending on your perspective. There is a 1 in 100,000 chance of spotting a Golden Freddy poster on the wall of Hall 2B. If we sight this poster, Cassidy can be heard laughing. Switch back to the office at this point and Golden Freddy will now be sat directly before us. A spooky vision that insta-kills the player unless we quickly bring the tablet back up and look away. Fun fact, during one of Phone Guy's conversations with the night guard, he references a gruesome incident at the pizzeria known as the Bite of 87.
They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the Bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know?
So it's interesting to note that if we input the AI levels to 1987 on night 7, then Golden Freddy will jump scare us and crash our game.
Really? I kinda want to turn it on just to do that.
This next section is dedicated to the secrets and Easter eggs found throughout Five Nights at Freddy's. The first of these can be activated straight off the bat from the security office. See the celebrate poster over here? Well, clicking Freddy's nose rewards us with a satisfying honking noise. When switching to camera 5, the employees only room, there is a 1 in 20 chance of the animatronic heads and endoskeleton all staring ominously into camera.
Has that ever
Likewise,
happened to
when
me? I don't
checking
think I
in
ever
on
saw
camera
that.
1A, the animatronic stage, at the beginning of each night, a rare instance sometimes triggers where all 3 robot critters become aware we are
I think I
watching
would have
them
freaked
and
out if I
gaze
saw that
right
shit.
back
That shit
at
would have
us.
stuck with me. That would have looked creepy as
Every now
fuck.
and again, when switching to certain cameras in the hallways of the pizzeria, phantom posters will sometimes appear.
Phantom?
These display newspaper clippings which speak of a hidden backstory we touched on earlier, involving William Afton and the missing kids. There are 4 of these newspapers, and they read as follows. Kids vanish at local pizzeria. Bodies not found.
Damn.
2 local children were reportedly lured into a back room during the late hours of operation at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza on the night of June 26th. While video surveillance identified the man responsible and led to his capture the following morning, the children themselves were never found and are presumed dead. Police think the suspect dressed as a company mascot to earn the children's trust. 5 children now reported missing, suspect convicted. 5 children are now linked to the incident at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where a man dressed as a cartoon mascot lured them into a back room. While the suspect has been charged, the bodies themselves were never found. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza has been fighting an uphill battle ever since to convince families to return to the pizzeria. It's a tragedy. Local pizzeria threatened with shutdown over sanitation. Local pizzeria Freddy Fazbear's Pizza has been threatened again with shutdown by the health department over reports of a foul odour coming from the much loved animal mascots. Police were contacted when parents reportedly noticed what appeared to be blood and mucus around the eyes and mouths of the mascots. One parent likened them to reanimated carcasses. Local pizzeria said to close by year's end. After a long struggle to stay in business after the tragedy that took place there many years ago, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza has announced that it will close by year's end. Despite a long search for a buyer, companies seem unwilling to be associated with the company. These characters will live on, in the hearts of the kids. These characters will live on, stated a CEO. What makes these reports creepier is another rare secret, again a poster that can appear on the wall of camera 4A. It shows a group of crudely sketched children, all screaming and wide-eyed. These are almost certainly Afton's victims calling out from beyond the grave. One final Easter egg you might catch on the very same wall is the mysterious line, "It's me." Again, this seems to be from the ghosts of the fallen children. In particular,
I think I saw that, but I just assumed it was like Foxy shit because Foxy also puts it to me on the fucking
rare
thing.
occasions, after receiving a game over screen or booting into the game for the first time, we see an ominous face appear. The face belongs to Bonnie and sits on our screen for approximately 10 seconds before the eyes eventually light up. We then find ourselves back at the main menu. This super creepy Easter egg is randomly generated and has only a 0.1% chance of appearing.
I feel like I would have freaked out if that shit happened to me too.
As we close the curtain on today's video, let's take a moment to look at how Five Nights at Freddy's has evolved after launching. To date, the game has become available on a variety of platforms outside of PC and mobile. It was remastered by ClickTeam and launched on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, where a new generation of players can now experience the animatronic terrors for themselves.
The fuck they showing mouse gameplay on the Switch?
Also purchased for movie rights by Warner Bros. Studios back in 2015, and since then, Blumhouse Productions has signed up to adapt it, with a script currently in place and tentative movie release.
Oh, the movie hasn't released yet.
There has also been a sea of toys, books,
out
clothing, and other merchandise too, which is a testament to just how popular FNAF has become. But more importantly, there have been no less than 7 more mainline games to date, and these will be the topics of future videos as this new series continues.
I like the video.
With that, we have reached the end of
You did
today's
give us the story
video
that I was
and
hoping
this
for,
in-depth retrospective
so I am
of the
going to
original
like
Five
it.
Nights at Freddy's game. I
Shout
hope
out
you
to
found this video
Super
both
Horror,
entertaining
bro.
and informative. Remember to circle back in a few weeks for episode 2, where we'll dive into a fan favourite as we look at FNAF 2. In the meantime,
then FNAF 2 is right there. Look at that. Alright, well that is it for me. I'm so glad I got done with this damn game, and I never have to look back on this ever again. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Son, thank you again for helping me out with the night. That shit was stressful. Keep doing good things. You're good at them. Bye-bye.